Hello everyone, in this video we're going to go through different methods which can be performed on multiple arrays. So I have two arrays. One array has multiple strings of different kinds of fruits and one array has different numbers inside of it. So let's go through our first function, first method, which is called concat. So let's say I have another array x which is equals to array.concat nums. What's actually happening is I'm concating the array with nums and I'm storing it in X. What does concat means? It will be clear after I console.log X. So as you can see, after concating, all of the values of nums are concated to the values of array and it's being stored in X. That's why I'm printing it. So that's concat. Okay. Now let's remove this. Okay. So let's go to our next method, which is indexof. It actually returns the first position at which a given elements appear in an array. So let's say x equals to array dot index of mango. Okay, and if I print x, then I will get 0. Now if I put mango, one more mango, and run this code again, I'll still get 0. Okay, so indexof basically returns the first position at which a given element appears in an array. Now the next method would be join. So a join basically combines elements of an array into a single string and returns the string. Okay, so let's say I have x equals to array dot join and I want to join it with another string called star. Okay, now if I do console.log x, then as you can see all of these fruits are like combined into a single string which are joined using the star. Okay, so that is what join is. Now let's go to the next method, which is lastindexof. It actually gives the last position at which a given element appears in an array. So let's say x equals to array dot last index of mango. Now if I print this, I will simply get 3 because 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the last occurrence of mango. So that is the use of last index of. Now let's do pop. Okay, so what I'll just say x equals to array and I'll do x dot pop. What does pop do? Pop actually removes the last element of an array. I do console.log x, then as you can see, banana has been removed because it was the last element of this array. Okay, now let's go to the next method, which is push. So if I do x dot push banana, so as you what is push? It basically adds a new element at the end of an array. Okay, so if I do console.log x, it will add banana. Okay, for clarity, let's change it into tiger. So as you can see, tiger has been added. So that's what push is. Now let's go to our next method, which is reverse. Let's see what reverse does. So reverse will basically reverse the order of elements. Okay, if I do x equals to array dot reverse and I do console.log, yes, if I do console.log, as you can see, I have reversed the value of x, right? So that is what reverse is. Now let's go to the next function, which is shift. Okay, so shift basically removes the first element of an array, so it's the opposite of pop. So if I do x dot shift, and I console.log x, and tiger should then, yeah, orange should, we will just get orange, apple, mango, guava, kiwi, mango, because tiger has been removed. Okay, so that is what shift is. Now let's move to the next function, okay, which is slice. So slice will basically pull a copy of portion of an array into a new array. Okay, what does it mean? Now let's say I have another array called variable p equals to x dot slice. Okay, and I want to slice 2, 3. Okay, and I just do console.log of p. Now what exactly do we get over here? We just get mango. Why? Because 0, 1, 2 mango is present at 2, and 3 means guava. So so basically it is sliced starting from 2 less than 3. Okay, now if I make this 4, then we get mango and guava, because this is 2, this is 3, and we are slicing from here till here. 4 actually, 4 will basically exclude it. Okay, now let's move to the next, which is sort. So sort will basically sort elements alphabetically or number wise. So let's sort array. So what I'll do is say p equals to array dot sort. Okay, and if I just console log it, then we get apple, guava, kiwi, mango, mango, orange. It is all sorted by its alphabet. Okay, what if instead of array I used nums? I get 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, because it is sorted, right? Okay, now let's move on to Splice. Let's see what happens. What I'll do is I'll just do array dot splice, and at position 2 I want to delete 0 elements, and I want to add ranger. Okay, and now I just do console.log array. So what actually happens at 0, 1, 2, at position 2 I have added ranger, and I have deleted 0. If I just write 2, 1, what I actually do at position 2, it will remove one element and then it will add ranger. Okay, you can add multiple elements over here as well. So what does splice do? Splice will basically add elements in a specified way and position. Okay, now let's move on to the next method, which is tostring. Tostring basically convert elements to string. So let's say I want to do array, I want to do nums.tostring. Okay, nums.tostring, sorry, it's tostring, and I want to store it inside a variable temp, and now just want to console.log of temp. Okay, now let's see what we get. We get a string of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now why does it look like, how do I know that it's actually string? Because if I print numbers, if I just do console.log of nums, then we just get an array of numbers. Now let's move on to the next function, next method, which is unshift. So unshift will basically just add a new element in the beginning. So if I just write array dot unshift random, and then I print array, then I get an array which has random in front of it. So that is what unshift is. Now let's move on to our last method, which is valueof. It actually returns the primitive value of a specified object. So let's say I have a variable str equals to hello world, and then I just do console.log str.valueof. Then I will just get hello world. What if I do array.valueof? Then it will just give me the value of array. So this is the list of basically all the basic operations which you can perform on an array in JavaScript.